Genesis chapter 20. And before we begin, I just want to again thank everyone who joins me every day to go through God's Word. I really do appreciate it. Trying to do everything I can to get it right. And if you have anybody you know who would like to join in with us, feel free to extend the invitation. All right, here we go. Verse 1. Now Abraham journeyed from there toward the land of the Negev, which again is a desert region in southern Israel, and settled between Kadesh and Shur. Then he sojourned in Gerar. Abraham said of Sarah his wife, "She is my sister." Yes, this is the second time now Abraham pulled the "my wife is my sister" stunt. However, this time it happened 25 years after the first time it happened in Egypt. It's amazing how at times his faith can be so strong and then seems to barely flicker. I guess he's like the rest of us. Yet we also see the mercy and grace of God and his willingness to work with our brokenness when we place our faith in him, if we choose to walk with him. All right, so Abimelech, king of Gerar, sent and took Sarah. But God came to Abimelech in a dream of the night and said to him, "Behold, you are a dead man because of the woman whom you have taken, for she is married." Now Abimelech had not come near her, and he said, "Lord, will you slay a nation, even though blameless?" Verse 5. Did he not himself say to me, "She is my sister"? And she herself said, "He is my brother." In the integrity of my heart, in the innocence of my hands, I have done this. Then God said to him in the dream, "Yes, I know that in the integrity of your heart you have done this, and I also kept you from sinning against me. Therefore, I did not let you touch her. Now, therefore, restore the man's wife, for he is a prophet, and he will pray for you, and you will live. But if you do not restore her, know that you shall surely die, you and all who are yours." This just goes to show the sovereignty of God carrying out his will. It also shows that proper submission to God does one a lot of good. Verse 8. So Abimelech rose early in the morning and called all his servants and told all these things in their hearing. And the men were greatly frightened. Then Abimelech called Abraham and said to him, "What have you done to us? And how have I sinned against you, that you have brought on me and on my kingdom a great sin? You have done to me things that ought not to be done." And Abimelech said to Abraham, "What have you encountered that you have done this thing?" Abraham said, "Because I thought, surely there is no fear of God in this place, and they will kill me because of my wife. Besides, she actually is my sister, the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother, and she became my wife." Verse 13. And it came about, when God caused me to wander from my father's house, that I said to her, "This is the kindness which you will show to me. Everywhere we go, say of me, 'He is my brother.'" And if you missed my discussion on why God allows incestuous relationships in the Old Testament, we discussed that in chapter 4. So if you want to go back in my videos and watch chapter 4, you can find that out. Verse 14. Abimelech then took sheep and oxen and male and female servants and gave them to Abraham and restored his wife Sarah to him. Abimelech said, "Behold, my land is before you. Settle wherever you please." To Sarah he said, "Behold, I have given you your brother 1,000 pieces of silver. Behold, it is your vindication before all who are with you, and before all men you are cleared." Verse 17. Abraham prayed to God, and God healed Abimelech and his wife and his maids, so that they bore children. For the Lord had closed fast all the wombs of the household of Abimelech because of Sarah, Abraham's wife. So in the end of chapter 20, we see that God prevented the destruction of Abraham's marriage by adultery and reinforced the fact that the Israelites should not destroy their marriages by adultery. The stress was also on the protection from intermarriage with pagans. God did not want Abraham to sin, nor did he want Israel to intermarry with pagans. Yet we'll come to find out that Israel seldom remembered this. All right, thank you very much. Hope to see you tomorrow. God bless.